I first saw you guys either last summer or 2 summers ago at North by Northeast when it was a lot warmer outside at Dundas Square. And I'll be honest, even if you guys had completely sucked, I would have bought your album because it came in a Ziploc bag. How did you arrive at that?
Well, when we started out as a band, we decided we had to go on tour. But being on tour, we decided we had to have something to leave behind everywhere we went. And all we had at the time were demos that we would just burn off of spindles. And we couldn't afford CD jewel cases. We looked around our apartments, and one of the most seemingly convenient and accessible things we found were Ziploc bags. And at our first show, before we went, we tossed a bunch of CDs in the Ziploc bag, brought them and sold them like that, and we pretty much just stuck with that idea for the past couple of years, I guess, since we saw you.
So those are the Demo in a Bag series. You know, I don't even know which one I bought that time, because you have, what, 5?
Yeah, so it was North by Northeast 2 years ago. It was probably around 3 or 4 at that point.
If it was, I've heard them all. They're all really good. What made them all demos as opposed to just
Well, because
albums?
they're just, we put on like whatever on them. So some of the songs were just recorded in our jam space with a little tape recorder. And then some of them were in one studio that belonged to a friend or another studio we went to record. So it's a real mishmash of stuff. So they're all demos.
But now, here's something I'm really interested in. You put the records in Ziploc bags, or CDs in Ziploc bags to, you know, at least partly to save money on the packaging, right? Now you recently won $250,000 from a radio station contest in Ottawa. And then you put your new album, I guess your first full length, right? Record in a Bag, up for free download. What led you to that decision?
Well, the free download was because we were touring a lot, and that was about a year ago today that came out for the first time for free. And we had a ton of tours, and we didn't have a means to distribute the record in stores, and we were going to places where people had never heard of us, so we wanted to just get our music out there, which, I mean, everyone's doing that these days, putting it up for free. So that's kind of why we did that. And it worked. It was great to get people out to shows in other places.
I mean, do you see selling recorded music, for you specifically and the industry in general, as being a really important part of your career, or an artist's career, really, in this day and age?
Well, selling recorded music, now let's see, we don't, I guess there's no real guarantee you're going to make any profit off of it. That's not exactly what we're worried about. What we're into is collecting music, and what we hope other people are into is collecting music, and you know, to include any kind of physical art with a piece of recorded music, I think is really cool, and maybe just our love for records and our CD and record collections is what compelled us to basically end up with a physical copy, want to distribute a physical copy of our music. Hopefully people are into it and want to collect it.
I want to encourage something called responsible music consumption, and buying recorded music is just part of it, but like you have access to so many things these days that people who are music fans and call themselves music fans and want to support, they don't have to buy CDs, but do something. If you're going to be part of it, then download the record for free, that's fine, but then go to a show. Or don't go to shows because you don't like going out and it's past your bedtime, so then buy the album or order a t-shirt offline or make spaghetti for that band when they're in town and invite them over to your house. There's so many things you can do to be part of it. So buying recorded music is just a small part of it, but it's one of them.
So you've made the option available now. You're letting people hear it for free, and however, you know, if they dig it, obviously the idea is that they'll either buy the physical copy or come out to the show, buy a t-shirt, or what
just recently we actually took it down off our website now that it's coming in stores, because it's hard to convince, not that we think we're going to sell a lot in HMV, but it's hard to convince them to stock it if you have it up for free online. So we're still telling people, download away, like go to town. If you can find it from your friends, like even if you're really broke, email me and I'll email you the album, I swear, if you're really broke, do that. But
well, I mean, you've had it up for long enough that, I mean, if somebody wants to download it,
it's out there.
Yeah. Be able to find it. And oh, so what's the deal now with the physical record? It's
Do we?
Throw it over. Okay, hold on. Ding, 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 ding.
We have an example, so
This is it right here.
so
It's
Yeah.
people
record-
know to look
It's more
for
than
the
an
story.
It's record in a bag, and so we still put it in a bag because we wanted to fill it with
Good.
tons of goodies, and there's prizes in here.
Oh, that's cool.
I've kept showing it to people during our interviews today, and I've kind of left the prizes scattered all over the floor of Toronto.
Wait, are physical like actual stores that you walk into selling that though?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Everything
yeah.
that would stand out on a record show.
We hope
We
so.
hope so, yeah.
We hope people want to bring it home. It's like pet rock, you know. You want your own record in a bag because there's stuff in it, and you can each one. Well, of the ones we sent to stores, we handwritten these like kind of Willy Wonka type golden tickets for prizes.
That's
So we have some prizes are we'll mow your lawn, we'll play at your birthday party, we'll buy you nachos before a show, like we'll go have nachos. We're giving away a guitar.
I'm gonna buy this album.
You really should.
I wasn't going to, honestly. Well, I bought all the demos.
Yeah.
And
Do you have
I
a
mean,
big lawn?
I don't have a lawn.
Oh, that's good. I hope
Do I
you win
look
that
like I
one.
have a lawn? Really? No. Oh, wait. I could. You know what? We'll get into the details later. But so that's available in stores. You said at HMV, and I assume all the info's on your website too, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.